Welcome back to BT and good morning to you. We are looking at this problem still on the eastbound 401 heading through Brock Street, or rather approaching Westney. We have the right 3 lanes blocked off because of this collision. Emergency crews, they are still on the scene, and it is heavy on the eastbound 401 from about east of Liverpool in the express. But once you get by that crash, things are moving just fine on the eastbound 401 heading further into Durham region. We are still looking at this police activity behind this pole on the northbound DVP approaching Don Mills. The right lane is blocked off because of that activity, not causing any delays, but it is a bit of a visual distraction, that is for sure. And a busy drive heading into downtown on the eastbound Gardner right now. It's slow from approaching the Humber Bridge to about east of South Kingsway. So all in all, it's a little bit of a busy drive, but a lot of that overnight construction we were watching from, again, the overnight has cleared up. We are just looking at typical volume delays and that big problem in the East End. That's a look at your roads. Now sending things over to Frank.
Hey, good morning, Stephanie. What a morning, what a day. You can tell the weather's starting to warm up. Bugs are starting to get out. Let's take a look at what's going to happen this evening. Big game, game number 4. Jurassic Park looks like this. So once again, game time tonight is 9 p.m. Gates open at 7 p.m. It's going to be a fantastic evening, no matter where you are across the GTA, cheering on the Raptors. With that, we're going to see temperatures in the 20s at about 7, clear skies. Even at midnight, we continue with clear skies and very comfortable conditions. Temperatures right around the mid-teens. So this morning, we've been waking up to temperatures on average of 13 degrees. Satellite system shows us that we're clear, lots of clear skies, and that's perfect kind of conditions as we lead our way into the weekend. 25 for today. Tomorrow we're going to see a little bit cooler, but still clear and still very comfortable. On Sunday, cloud cover returns. Monday into Tuesday, looks like we'll see some wet weather. Dry again on Wednesday with a mix of sun and cloud, but then showers return again on Thursday. So that means enjoy today, enjoy tomorrow, enjoy your weekend. Highs today, 25 degrees. We'll send it back to the station.
All right, Game 4 of the NBA Final goes tonight in Oakland. The Raps looking to take a 3-1 lead over the Warriors. Want to give you an update on injuries for Golden State. So Klay Thompson is expected to be back on the floor for the Warriors after missing Game 3 with that hamstring strain. But Kevin Durant still out with his calf strain. He still hasn't practiced on that bad leg. The Raptors right now leading the series 2-1 after the dominant win on Wednesday that gave them back home court advantage. And this, remember that fan that pushed Kyle Lowry when he dove into the seats? Well, turns out that is Mark Stevens. He is minority owner of the Warriors. His punishment, banned from all NBA games for a year and fined $500,000. Stevens has issued a statement apologizing and accepting full responsibility. Tip-off tonight is at 9 o'clock. So what that means, gates open for Jurassic Park at 7, but of course it's going to get much busier before then. Let's talk politics now. Today marking 1 year since Doug Ford and his PCs elected. It's been quite the year. Now, the Premier will be speaking this afternoon at the Hilton Toronto Airport Hotel about what he believes are his government's biggest achievements. Since sweeping to a majority, the theme has been cuts, cuts, cuts. Things like healthcare, childcare, education. There have been a number of protests about those issues and also against changes to the autism program. Now, we should mention that we have reached out to the Premier's office to have him here on BT. He was unavailable. He has yet to appear on our program since being elected. So this is your open invitation. All right, a new TTC report revealing some serious concerns. Less riders and pass purchases, and more alleged sexual assaults so far this spring. The TTC's CEO from April 7th to May 4th said that there were 39.4 million passengers. That's actually down 800,000 from the same time last year. And the report blaming it on things like snowstorms, weekend closures, fare evasion, and more people switching from monthly passes to pay-as-you-go Presto fares. The report also finding a 9% increase in the number of thefts and alleged sexual assaults in the first quarter of 2019, and that's compared to last year. The wildfire that forced mass evacuations from a First Nation reserve in northern Ontario now finally under control. This is helicopter footage released by the OPP showing an aerial view of this blaze. The forest fire has torched through roughly 40 square kilometers since it began last Wednesday, prompting more than 1,700 residents to flee. The territory is about 500 kilometers northwest of Thunder Bay, only accessible by plane. The OPP and Canadian troops now working to get residents back home.